The Cold War, a geopolitical and ideological confrontation between the United States and the Soviet Union, defined the second half of the 20th century. As the world watched the struggle for global dominance unfold, the United States emerged as a central player, shaping the course of events and influencing the direction of history. This article delves into the multifaceted role of the United States during the Cold War and its impact on both domestic and international fronts. The Truman Doctrine and Containment. The post-World War II era saw the United States adopting a policy of containment, encapsulated by the Truman Doctrine. President Harry S. Truman asserted that the U.S. would support nations resisting communist aggression, setting the stage for American involvement in global conflicts. This doctrine guided U.S. foreign policy throughout the Cold War, leading to interventions in Korea, Vietnam, and various proxy wars around the world. The Marshall Plan and economic diplomacy. Recognizing the link between economic stability and political allegiance, the United States implemented the Marshall Plan in 1948. This ambitious initiative aimed to rebuild war-ravaged Western Europe, fostering economic recovery and establishing strong ties with U.S. friendly nations. The plan not only contributed to the reconstruction of Europe but also served as a strategic move in the ideological battle against communism. Nuclear arms race and the policy of deterrence. The Cold War was marked by a perilous arms race between the United States and the Soviet Union, leading to the development of increasingly powerful nuclear arsenals. The doctrine of mutual assured destruction emerged as a strategy, positing that the possession of overwhelming nuclear capabilities by both superpowers would deter each other from initiating a full-scale nuclear conflict. This tense equilibrium defined the Cold War era and perpetuated the global fear of nuclear annihilation. Proxy wars and military engagements. The United States engaged in several proxy wars during the Cold War, supporting anti-communist forces around the world. The Korean War and the Vietnam War were pivotal conflicts that highlighted the U.S. commitment to containing the spread of communism. However, these military interventions were not without controversy, sparking domestic protests and debates over the ethical and strategic implications of U.S. involvement. Space race and technological competition. The Cold War extended beyond the Earth's atmosphere with the space race between the United States and the Soviet Union. The U.S. commitment to technological supremacy was demonstrated by landmark achievements such as the Apollo moon landings. These feats not only showcased American ingenuity but also served as symbolic victories in the broader ideological struggle for global leadership. Détente and the end of the Cold War. Toward the end of the Cold War, U.S. President Richard Nixon and Soviet Premier Leonid Brezhnev pursued a policy of détente, aiming to ease tensions between the superpowers. Strategic arms limitation agreements, such as SALT I and II, marked a shift towards dialogue and cooperation. The eventual collapse of the Soviet Union in 1991 signaled the end of the Cold War, with the United States emerging as the preeminent superpower. The United States played a pivotal role in the Cold War, navigating a complex landscape of military conflicts, ideological competition, and technological advancements. From the Truman Doctrine to the pursuit of détente, the U.S. shaped the trajectory of global events during this tumultuous period. As we reflect on the Cold War era, the United States' strategic decisions and actions remain integral to understanding the dynamics of the international stage during the second half of the 20th century.